can't stop.
What is up, guys and gals? My name is David. I am part of the Press Select Gaming channel, and today we are going to be playing another game of Smite. Now, this is going to be part of the, not really mini-series, like a side series where we basically do God reviews and things like this. And today, I'm going to be reviewing the god Agni, a Hindu god, the Hindu god of fire. So essentially what I have right here is at the beginning, we're kind of just jumping right in here, excuse me, but so we're gonna start out and I'm just gonna scroll over them. I'm not gonna explain them, but you can stop if you want to see them. So here we have the Obsidian Shard, the Rod of Tahuti, Demonic Grip, Fatalis, Rage, and Soul Reaver. And then for my actives, I have Meditation, Sprint, just the basic ones because they work fine with Agni, and then a Healing Potion, obviously. So, if you see, Agni doesn't have a whole lot of attack physical power, but if we increase his level to 20 here, you see that his attack speed is huge with wait, where is it? With attack speed from here and attack speed from here. That's 55 attack speed plus 15, which is 70% plus attack speed. So that's very nice because Agni's ability, his fourth ability, his ulti, does not use mana. It relies on like fire halos, or meteor halos, or star halos. I can't remember the exact name of it, but so it's important to have quite a bit of attack speed. That way you can land a bunch of basic attacks very quickly and get some nice hits on enemies. So honestly, I think that's all there is to talk about in this one right now. Other than I would like to review Soul Reaver. This is a fantastic mage ability because you get 100 plus magical power and 300 mana. And then the passive is, when a god takes damage from your abilities, they take 15% of their maximum health in additional damage. If multiple gods are hit, the damage is applied to the one with the greatest maximum health. This can only occur once every 60 seconds. So that's very useful. So we're gonna jump into a game here, and I'll get right back with you. And we're back with a practice arena mode of gameplay with Agni. So let's go into Agni's K right here and check out what he has. Passive combustion. After hitting with 4 basic attacks, Agni will gain a buff. On the next cast of Flame Wave or Rain Fire, all enemies hit by those abilities will be additionally set ablaze, taking 5 plus 10% of your magical damage every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds, which is very useful because a lot of the things that I have are set to do magical power. Now, I did not select that, so I don't know what's happening there, so we might have to kind of make our own as we go along. But anyway, continuing on. Noxious Fumes. Agni summons a cloud of noxious fumes at his ground target location, doing 10 plus 1 magical damage every second for 10 seconds. Firing any of Agni's abilities into the fumes detonates the gas, stunning all enemies in the radius for 1 second. Flame Wave. Agni summons a wave of fire in front of him that scorches all enemies in its path for 90 plus 10 magical damage. Ignites noxious fumes. Path of Flames. Agni blazes a path forward in a quick dash, leaving flames trailing behind him that persist for 3 seconds. Any enemies passing through the flames catch fire and burn for 20 plus 3 magical damage every 0.5 seconds for 2 seconds. This also ignites noxious fumes. Rain Fire. Every 20 seconds, Agni gains a flaming halo. Storing up to 3, Agni can expend a halo to summon a giant meteor at his ground target location, doing 175 plus 12 magical damage. He can summon one every 0.8 seconds. Ignites noxious fumes. Cooldown is dependent on available halos. So we're gonna upgrade Path of Flames here. So I will say that we're just gonna let our items just go right here for now. It seems like, and I believe Agni does, but I really haven't tested it out, that Agni has quite a bit of 1 second. That Agni has quite a bit of movement speed at the start, and as you can see, he's moving pretty good here, but he's greatly hindered when he starts to use his basic attack. So from this point on, I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting and kind of just showing Agni's attack combos and things you can do with Agni. So the first thing I'm going to demonstrate is Noxious Fumes. Now, Path of Fire is usually used as a quick getaway because of just how fast you dash away. But it's also extremely useful if you have someone running away from you and you can... Oh, or you can do that. That was a misclick on my part. But you can activate Noxious Fumes. One moment. Let me try to do this. Okay, so you can set Noxious Fumes and activate Path of Fire to get a stun. You can activate Noxious Fumes and then Path of Fire if someone's running away from you. Here's a great example. And then you can turn around, use Wave of Fire, and it does a lot of damage as well. Then you can usually finish them off with your basic attacks. Now, this Shang-Yi right here, I'm going to activate some meteors and kill her. There we go. I just got a double kill. Something I will demonstrate, as it says in K, Rain Fire ignites Noxious Fumes. So, I've seen many people do this before, and I actually think it's very nice. If you activate number 1, and then number 4, if you time it correctly, you can do, I think it's, I've been told, or not told, I've seen that it's, most people call it a meteor stun. So, the meteor does damage, but also stuns your opponent. So, you know, it's a nice combination that you can use. So let's try to catch up to this Yimmer real quick. Let's use this, and then a meteor stun. Oh, well, we missed, but that's fine. Let's try to catch up to this Poseidon here, use Wave of Fire, and take him out. If you place a meteor down right in front of you, you can usually try to get someone who's right behind you. Then we can just easily escape using Path of Flames, leaving Yimmer and Shang-Yi in our wake. Alright, so as you can see, I switched around my items down here to the ones I have, and I also turned off auto-buy, so that should be helpful. Now, if I can find someone, I'm going to demonstrate something where I can use all my attacks. Noxious Fumes, Path of Fire, Stuns, Turnaround, Wave of Fire, and Meteor. It does a ton of damage, and usually can get you the kill. So as you can see here, I have the combustion buff on me, and as you can see, Agni is flaming. So, the next Rain of Fire, or Wave of Fire, sets the enemy alight. So now you can see they're slowly burning. Let's use Path of Fire just to deal a little bit of extra damage, and then we can use a Meteor to kill him. This is a good example of when you can use Path of Fire to escape. Now, as you see, Yimmer's running away from me, Noxious Fumes, Path of Flames, catch up to him, and do quite a bit of damage, and stun him. Okay, now I have purchased Soul Reaver. I would like to just demonstrate how much damage this can really do. Stun, turn around, Path of Fire, and Meteor. I did a ton of damage to Poseidon for only being a mage. Now Poseidon's back. And dead. This has been David from the Press Select channel, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.